Namaskar, I am Suruchi Das and you're watching Rhythm News. Bangladesh, a nation once lauded as one of the best strategic partners of India under the leadership of Sheikh Hasina, is now embroiled in violence, political turmoil, and systemic persecution of minorities. The recent arrest of Hindu priest Chinmay Krishnadas Prabhu, a prominent ISKCON leader, on sedition charges has brought the plight of Hindus and other minorities to global attention. An intelligence note accessed by CNN News 18 has revealed that the escalating violence in Bangladesh is being driven by fierce competition among radical Islamist groups, each vying for influence, funding, and dominance. Organizations like Jamaat-e-Islami, Harkat-ul Jihad, Hizb ut-Tahrir, Ansar al-Islam, and Neo-JMB, which were once under a strict scrutiny under Sheikh Hasina, are engaging in a dangerous power struggle. Reports suggest that these groups are receiving financial support from foreign entities, including sources in Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. This competition has directly led to an increase in attacks on Hindus, their temples, and their businesses, as these groups aim to reassert their dominance and attract recruits. The resurgence of such extremism has created a perilous environment for minorities in Bangladesh, leaving them unprotected and vulnerable. Amidst this alarming scenario, Bangladesh recently summoned the Indian High Commissioner Pranay Verma over a minor security breach at its mission in Agartala. Protesters had reportedly vandalized the premises, prompting the suspension of consular services. However, this diplomatic move appears misplaced, as rather than summoning the Indian High Commissioner, the focus should instead be on the dire situation of Bangladeshi Hindus. The arrest of Hindu monk Chinmay Krishnadas Prabhu, an ISKCON leader, on sedition charges is a glaring example of the ongoing persecution. His arrest has sparked outrage in both India and Bangladesh, with his bail repeatedly delayed due to threats against his legal team. Despite repeated calls from India for the safety and security of minorities, the interim government under Muhammad Yunus has shown little inclination to curb these atrocities. Yunus, ironically a Nobel Peace Prize winner, has faced criticism for his inability to uphold the values of peace and harmony as Bangladesh's minorities continue to suffer under his administration. Radical groups' resurgence in the aftermath of Sheikh Hasina's ouster has worsened the situation. Under her leadership, funding for these extremist factions was curtailed and their activities were suppressed. However, her departure created a power vacuum now being exploited by Islamist factions. This has led to widespread attacks on Hindu temples, homes, and businesses, with mobs desecrating religious sites and terrorizing communities. The government's failure to implement adequate countermeasures has emboldened these groups, leaving minorities at the mercy of unchecked violence. India has consistently raised concerns about the safety of Hindus in Bangladesh. The violence against Hindus, combined with calls for a ban on ISKCON, has sparked protests in Indian cities and international forums. This crisis has also been discussed in the British Parliament, underscoring its global implications. Bangladesh must take immediate steps to curb the activities of radical Islamist groups and protect its minorities. The ongoing violence not only tarnishes its international reputation but also threatens to destabilize the region. A failure to act decisively could lead to further isolation and economic fallout for the country. The rising violence against Hindus in Bangladesh is a grim reminder of the dangers of allowing extremism to fester unchecked. Jai Hind.